This is a stray dog that has become mystical. It can actually help its owner with homework. The boy holds up his math book and asks, "What's the square root of 9?" Bingo answers back, "It's a divine dog named Bingo." Not only does it have superior intelligence, but it's also proficient in various human skills. Driving is a piece of cake for him. He can even use Morse code. Bingo grew up in a circus. His daily job was to carry buckets to fetch water. One day he replaced an injured dog to perform on stage, but because he was afraid to jump through the fire hoop, he was driven out of the circus by his ruthless owner with a gun, and became a stray dog from then on. During his wandering, he discovered a little boy drowning, so Bingo quickly pulled him to shore, then used his mouth to loosen the boy's clothes, to keep his breathing clear, and used his front paws to perform CPR on him. But his strength was too small. The boy showed no response. Bingo put his head on the boy's chest, confirmed the heartbeat was still weak, then immediately ran to the broken bridge. He aimed at the boy's position, leaped with all his might to the highest point. Finally, the boy woke up, but when the boy turned and saw it was a dog, he immediately fainted from fright again. When the boy woke up again, he found his clothes hanging on a rope to dry. Through the dog tag, he learned this dog's name was Bingo. It was not only gentle in nature, but could also understand human speech. The boy said he was hungry. Bingo turned and ran into the river, caught a fish and brought it back to him. To repay the life-saving grace, the boy decided to adopt Bingo, but since his parents forbade keeping dogs, he could only secretly bring Bingo home. Unexpectedly, as soon as they reached the yard, Bingo was captivated by the neighbor's teddy dog. He refused to leave no matter what. The boy had to forcibly carry him back. In the following days, Bingo would punctually lie by the window every day, waving goodbye to the boy. When school was out, Bingo would wait at the door early, but he wasn't there to greet his little master, but because he needed to pee. Gradually, the boy discovered Bingo had very high intelligence. He learned to skateboard just by watching twice, going to the arcade to play racing games. He played better than anyone else. On weekends, he could even tutor the boy with homework. When the boy went fishing, he would sit beside listening to music. Just like this, Bingo became the boy's best friend. However, good times don't last long. Due to his father's job transfer, the whole family was preparing to move to another city. To bring Bingo along, the boy drilled several holes in a box and hid Bingo inside. But that night, Bingo ran out through the window. He carried flowers in his mouth and champagne in his paws to go find his beloved teddy for a date. As a result, he got drunk that very night. When he came out the next day, his father had already packed the luggage and drove away. Bingo desperately chased after them. The boy spotted him. He opened the car window wanting Bingo to jump in, but his father wouldn't let him keep the dog and stepped on the gas pedal, abandoning Bingo. Bingo wanted to catch up with his master, so he ran forward with all his might, but soon exhausted his strength and couldn't catch up with his master. Bingo, wandering the streets again, could only roam around aimlessly. Under the scorching sun, he was tired and thirsty. Bingo collapsed on the ground, barely breathing. Just then, a kind person brought him home, but the moment he entered the door, he realized this wasn't a kind person at all, but a dog dealer who specialized in collecting stray dogs. They specifically targeted unwanted dogs, selling dogs to the black market, even to dinner tables.